Okay, so let's dive into how you can create truly unique experiences for your customers. Now, this is super, super cool. Everything cool so far, I think, has been incredibly cool. But now let's go into really, really understanding your individual customers. So we've looked at segments. We've looked at the dashboard. Now let's dive into the customer view. Okay, so now you can see effectively a CRM, a client relationship management system. You don't need to have an expensive CRM system or maintain Excel databases or Excel spreadsheets. You have all the information you need for your customers in your loyalty program from this customer's view. And everything that you chose to collect upon distribution is shown in the top bar, plus some other information, which I'll go through. So if I just remind you of this link, Dave's Dog Walkers was collecting first name, email address, mobile number, and birthday. And again, you can choose to collect the right amount of information from your customers when they sign up for your loyalty program. We do recommend not going over the top, because those sort of that bit of information can be acquired over time. And this, if you ask for thousands of bits of information, it may well not get them to the point of adding the digital stamp card. And that's where the power comes from. That's when you have the new engagement channel. So keep this to 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 pieces of information which are most critical to you. Obviously, knowing the first name allows you to greet them in person. Email address gives you the other opportunity of distributing content to them. Mobile number, if you need to get in touch with them. And birthday, very useful to know that sort of information should you want to deliver them super services at that particular time of the year. So you can see here, similarly, first name, email address, mobile number, and birthday. Now, additionally, we see a sign-up date. So this is the actual day that the person signed up to the loyalty program. This is pretty useful if you want to see who was first, who was last. You can just tap on the button here and it will order it. And then on the other side, you can see the next column is card status. Now, this provides a lot more insight into how people actually have that card installed in the phone. Again, something you really can't do when you issue and give someone a paper stamp card. You do not know if someone has put it into their wallet, if someone has thrown it into the bin, if someone has kept it at home and forgotten about it. If someone gave it to someone else, you have no idea what is the status, the real status at that immediate moment in time of that paper stamp card. All you know is that you've spent money on cards and you've given them out. That's it. Now, in here, we've got a number of different card statuses. Installed means that the customer has installed your loyalty card into Apple Wallet or Android Pay. Issued means that the customers got to the page to fill in the information, but they didn't actually click the install button into their mobile wallet application. Now, maybe they didn't know how to, or they forgot to, or they got distracted just at the point of adding it. But don't worry, I'll show you exactly how you can send someone their card again once you see this issued and remind them to install that card. Now, the other status you see here is deleted. They've installed the card and then decided to delete it at a later stage. Now, that might be they're not necessarily getting value from it, or they didn't enjoy it, or accidentally they were playing with some buttons on their phone and they clicked remove and they've deleted the card. But again, unlike a paper card, you have this information, you have this knowledge, and now you have this power. Okay, so let's jump into we can also order by the stamps earned, so I can see the most loyal customer. I can see the number of rewards earned and who's redeemed the most number of rewards. So again, really powerful insight, all in the touch from the comfort of your seat. So let's go into a particular customer. It looks like Wendy is particularly loyal, so I'm just going to go into clicking into the profile, and I'm going to click on this word actions. Now, this will open up Wendy's record, and a wealth of information is given to you here. You've got the personal information that we've collected, just for a summary. If you don't want to see that again, you can close it. But this is just useful to be reminded of birthday, email address, first name, a mobile number, see when they signed up, the status of the card I've talked about before, the total number of stamps earned, when the last stamp was earned, when the last reward was earned, how many rewards they've earned, how many rewards they've redeemed, and when they redeemed this last reward. Now, you can also see a complete history of all of the transactions. You can either go to the next page, or let's extend this, and I can see when Wendy signed up, when she earned a stamp, when she earned a reward, when she earned some more stamps, when she redeemed a reward. A very loyal customer here, and you've got a date stamp of exactly when that happened. Now, on the right-hand side, I can also see what her card looks like today. So I can see that she's collected 6 stamps, and she has this saying 4 stamps required until the next reward. And I can also see what this would look like if she has an Android device. A really nice way of being able to quickly and easily see what her status looks like and what her card looks like. Now, I've shown you how to send messages to groups of customers and all customers, but now I can send a specific message to Wendy. So I'm going to click on this tab here, send message to Wendy, and hey presto, another little box appears, and now we're able to send a very easy message here. Now, I'm very pleased with how Wendy's been an amazing loyal customer. I really want to treat her. Thanks for your loyalty. We'd love to feature you in our next Dog Walkers Weekly. And if I can speak while typing. So just maybe a personalized message. It doesn't have to be promotional. It doesn't have to be selling something. As you can see, we've already wished Wendy happy birthday. Maybe I can even offer her something, and in return, and there's a new dog lead waiting for you. Let's take that. Feature you in our new Dog Walkers Weekly, and there's a new dog lead waiting for you. Now you can see you need to be careful and concise with the messages, and we automatically show if something's going to be cropped on the lock screen. And this is a constraint of Apple Wallet and Android Pay. So maybe we'll want to adjust this. So I thought, okay, well, I'd like to say a lot of things, and actually I don't think she's going to be bothered about the Dog Walker Weekly. There's a new dog lead waiting for you when you next visit. Well, that might be quite tempting for her. We've valued her loyalty. We're going to send this, and now we're going to just click send. Similar before, it's going to confirm that I want to send this message. I click confirm, and off it goes. Fantastic. So a great way to be able to target not only groups of customers and all your customers, but now to be delivering personalized, targeted lock screen messages directly to your individual customers. Also, you might find a profile that shows a different type of behavior, and I'll go into that a little bit more in Insights, so you can then start to really engage and deliver a personal experience, even when those customers are not in your store at a particular service. Let's give Wendy a stamp as well. We're so happy that she's been extremely loyal, is you now have the ability to give stamps remotely. Now, we've seen this work incredibly well, so I'm just going to show you that I can deliver a stamp direct to Wendy, even though she's not come into the store or come to visit my teaching services, or not necessarily come and see me for dog walking, or actually met with the dog walker themselves. I can do that from the comfort of my own chair. So in this case, I'm just going to give her, let's give her 2 stamps and send stamp. And now those stamps will be delivered, and Wendy will be then now receive 2 more stamps. You can see the cards updated, and the number of cards stamps earned is 48. Now, this works incredibly well. In fact, it's been working amazingly well. I'll just call out a particular business, a spa in Australia. They've done an incredible job promoting their stamp card online, and customers have installed the card when they're not necessarily in the spa. Now, and then they look at the customer records, and as soon as they see that the customer has installed, they send them a stamp. So they send them a stamp remotely, and then instantly after that, they go back to the the send messages and say, thanks so much for installing our loyalty card. We've delivered you a stamp. So just as I showed you a send message, you could also give them a stamp. Now, there is some data to suggest that customers actually are more likely to come into your store or more likely to buy your services if there is already a stamp or two on the card. So as soon as you see a customer has install the card, we do recommend that you just give them a stamp to thank them for installing the card. Or maybe if you've seen that they've promoted your loyalty program on their Facebook page, you could give them a stamp and send them a message to say thanks for promoting your business. And again, you've not had to leave your seat or pick up your phone. They've seen this message, they've received a stamp, and now they're feeling more engaged. And feeling that you actually are engaging them, not just when they're in the store using your services, but actually via this powerful channel. This could be very useful for e-commerce businesses as well. I think that's probably why we've seen an incredible surge of e-commerce business using this. So once you see a customer making a purchase online, you can then send them a stamp. We call it sending a remote stamp, remotely give a stamp to your customers. And that's without having to do heavy integration into commerce systems. You simply see that someone's made a purchase, maybe you get a PayPal reminder, or you get something that someone's bought something from your e-commerce system. You come in here, you find the right customer, and you deliver them a stamp. So again, very, very powerful tool, all from the comfort of your chair and within this customer view. Okay, now we can even redeem rewards. Now we know that Wendy was a loyal customer, and if you remember from her profile, she earned 4, but she's already redeemed 3. So now she has 1 reward available. So, and maybe she phones us up and says, I'd actually quite like to redeem this walk. My dog needs some walking. Okay to redeem my reward. Said, no problem. We're going to redeem that reward for you. And we click on redeem reward. She's called me up. We're going to send the dog walker to her house, as she's such a loyal customer, rather than her come to our pad. And now I can see the rewards earned a 4 and the rewards deemed a 4. You can see the event history. You can see where I sent 2 stamps and then where she redeemed 1 reward. So really powerful. And you can see now that she doesn't have any rewards, that redeem function has disappeared from here. As soon as Wendy gets more rewards, then we'll be able to see that again. Let's give some more rewards. Let's give some more stamps. And now you can see it's back because she's earned another reward here. So again, have a play with this, just maybe with your own cards. See how powerful this is in terms of sending messages, giving stamps, redeeming rewards. Okay. So as a summary of this, you have a full transaction history for each customer. All of the customer data is stored from the day they sign up to your program to every single transaction they make. You're making the customers feel you care for them. You can see what their card preview, what their card looks like, the number of stamps they've got, the number of rewards that they've redeemed, when they're coming to your store, and able to engage with them via those stamps, via rewards, and via highly personalized messages. That basically your brand becomes front of mind in their phone and front of mind when you're with them, wherever they are.